This is the 2026 fan collection at my mom's house. Apparently, it's got a bit more fans since 2025. So essentially, we'll just get started here. So we'll start over here by the door. So the first fan I have is this late 90s to early 2000s Lasco. It's been a pretty good fan, and this is an older model with the older white non-fused plug. I always liked these older style 2000s Lascos because they look pretty cool. Especially the one that I reviewed at that antique store back in November. I kind of wanted that one. Shows how much I really do like these 2000s Lasco fans. But this one is from the probably from the late 90s to early 2000s. That one at the antique store was maybe just before 2010s. Because it had the older style logo, but it had a plastic front grille. And it was a bit more like the Performance pedestal fans. We'll get to that one in a little bit, but anyway. It's a pretty good fan though. And now I have this newer Lasco table fan. This one is, I guess, a 2018 model, I'm not sure. But it's a newer model with the newer fused plug right here. And this one is just it's a bit cheaper than this one, but it's still a pretty good fan. Of course, I still have this Better Homes and Gardens. I want to say vintage, but it's from 2024, honestly. I think the capacitor on this fan is going bad because I'm gonna go ahead and plug it in. And it's only like a year and a half old, I guess. I don't know. So I'm not sure if the capacitor is going bad on it, but apparently, as I turn it on, this is not how it was when I first bought it. Actually, never mind. It's actually not that bad. But I prefer like a 2000s metal retro table fan, like for example that the 12-inch Hunter Century fan. That was at another antique store. That one was not for sale, but I would prefer that one because it had a much cooler sound. And if it wasn't so filthy, if you remember when I reviewed the Hunter Century fan, that one was filthy. It still would have blew more air, except even when it was dirty, it still ran pretty good on high. But yeah, I'm actually not too concerned about this fan. I still do like it. Maybe it just needs to warm up a little bit because this one, yeah. So, well, that was cool. Moving down here, we have my warm wave heater. I don't use my heaters, but I just use them for videos on fan mode. That's probably the only heater that I got that's been the best condition. Like, it was at an auction, but what I've noticed is that I didn't even need to clean it. It was really clean. It still smelled when it was on heat, but I don't know. They got this little blue Universal Studios fan. When I did some fan signings at Disneyland, they were actually the Disneyland version of this, except they had yellow blades instead of blue blades. It was the same thing, but it had yellow blades, and it was a Disneyland themed fan to the Universal Studios one. This Jasoo Life piece of crap that just full paper. Jasoo Life is a Target brand, and they actually do make a jet handheld fan, which I do actually want to get one. Not to use as a fan, but use as like a cleaning device. And then we got my Holmes 7-inch box fan right here. And then here's my Honeywell 10-inch box fan. The Fanimation Baby Breeze, which I think I have to replace a battery in this one. I don't know if it works. Up here is my white Polonis oscillating fan. I have to get it off the shelf because I'm not sure I'm going to put it up there. And then down here we have the mainstays in black. Yeah, they got another heater. This one actually has 2 blades instead of 3 blades like this one does, and it's a little bit larger. And then my vintage Signal fan right here. It's the only antique fan I have at this house. My dad's house, I have more vintage fans. But anyway, the covered zone wall fan right here. Moving over here to this shelf, I have the mainstays 9-inch high velocity fan. It's cool, but now I have another 9-inch high velocity fan, which is, as you all know, is that Airtech fan. I think it has like thinner blades or something because I know this one has pointed, sharper end blades, but the Airtech has like more round blades. That one I like better because it has a startup sound. This one has I guess a startup sound. I don't know. And plus, I think this one is cheap. I think the Airtech is a little more expensive. This one, I know these go at. I know these fans, they would, they're at Walmart for at least like $16. And then we have the Hawaiian Breeze, which I don't use much. I only use it for videos. Has some issues like the back grill grinds against the shaft, which slows the fan down. The oscillator is broke, but the oscillator for my Pacific Living fan, it's very similar to this one. I think it's a little smaller, but the oscillation works on that one, but it grinds against the shaft as well. But yeah. Here's the smaller Better Homes and Gardens fan. Actually, I don't know I think the capacitor is going on bad on this one too, or maybe I just haven't run it for a while, but oh, my bad. It's not broken. As I was saying, I don't know if the capacitor is going bad on this one, but maybe it just needs to let it warm. I just need to let it warm up for a little bit. It still runs good. It's definitely more like one of those vintage fans. I'd basically, I don't know about this comparing to my Zero fan, but yeah, this one runs pretty good. Up top we have my 2 folding fans, which they don't work. I just keep them around though, just because I like them still. I have the Air King 9012. At Disneyland, I actually reviewed the 18-inch version of this wall fan, which actually has the blades from a Lasco Cyclone pedestal fan. And then we got the little necklace fan right here. That one does not work either. And then we have this 16-inch test right fan, deluxe fan from I think the 70s. I actually don't know. Moving over here to this shelf down here, we have the Comfort Zone. 10-inch box fan. This weird oddball heater, which I gotta be honest, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with it. I think when I was taking it apart to clean it, I think I bent the blade, so now it just sounds terrible. I gotta be honest, I should have just used an air compressor for that. And then the Holmes Blizzard Junior. Down here we have the Blue Honeywell fan. It's still going strong. I just haven't really used it because I have some other air circulators at my dad's house, just like the older Honeywell, and then the black one right here, and also that Utilitech, which is kind of like it. The Black & Decker box fan. I think they also go by Living Solutions. This O2 Cool 10-inch Lasco Tower mini fan, which is definitely modern. All my pedestal fans here. We got this Lasco S18902. I think I might have to clean out the motor. I mean, the capacitor's not really going bad on this one, but yeah. I have the Better Homes and Gardens pedestal fan 16-inch. This thing is just really sweet. It definitely has an awesome sound to it. But of course, it's outrageously loud. We have the Utilitech 18-inch pedestal fan, even though I hardly use it. And then the Lasco Windstorm. Here's the white Lasco 16-inch. It's really thin. I don't know if you guys can see it. And we have this 20-inch Holmes. Got all my box fans here. Got the Kmart. There's the Oddball Climate Keeper. It's from 2018, I think. Got the S16500 right there, just rear facing the Holmes 6-blade set, which that's pretty cool. I'm just keeping it because why not? Here's the oldest pedestal fan I have. This is the Optimus. I don't know what model number on it is. The box fans got the Haier. This one has a very thin cabinet. You got the 3720. The handle on it is yellowed. I got the Utilitech. The Aerospeed BX100, and then the B Air High Velocity fan. And then a lot of the smaller fans that I just have on the table because I haven't put them away yet. I also have that Snail fan, which is a new acquired one. The little green fan right there in the corner. I'm not sure if you guys can see it or not. And then what else do I have? Okay, now we have this shelf of all the tiny little fans that I forgot to mention. There's my little Holmes fan, and then a lot of these fans I don't really use much. But then we have the closet, which I still do have fans in there, yes. These are some of the fans that are at different places here. There's that Pelonis tower fan. I got the Pelonis desk fan, the black one. And there's that little USB bladeless fan, which I still have. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. That was a pretty decent video. So, I will eventually do this video at my dad's house. For to mention, there's the ceiling fan. Well, it was a pretty decent video. I just gotta be honest that My dad's house is gonna be pretty more insane. So anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.